Hi, I'm Emily Cahill. I'm a senior here at Barnstable High School. I'm in the Barnstable High School ensemble room, where the chorus, chamber choir, string orchestra, and band all practice. I've been a member of the orchestra since I was in 8th grade here. I play the cello. I've played the cello since 5th grade in Barnstable Public Schools. In a music class at Barnstable High School, there are a ton of great music teachers, a ton of like-minded students that you can meet in music classes. If you've never played an instrument before, you can feel free to take a guitar or piano class. A lot of people who have never played an instrument before have learned a lot from these classes and been exposed to music this way. Music is an extremely mental thing, so it definitely strengthens all the things that you're doing in school and outside of school, and it's a really, really good thing to have as an extracurricular. Schools look for involvement in music, not just in sports. This is Emily Cahill, and this has been my take on music classes at Barnstable High School.
Hi, my name's Abby Smith. I'm going to be graduating in the class of 2021, and the class I'm taking is AP Computer Science A. I haven't really taken a computer science class before, and it's a really good introduction to computer science. You kind of just learn the basics of everything, and it teaches you how to break apart like a really big problem into a lot of smaller pieces to take things step by step and think of things mathematically. I'm going to be going into biology, biomedical engineering, and computer science is it helps you to connect biology to technology, and can help you to understand machines better, and it can also help you to solve a lot of biological problems. Mrs. Nelson is a really good teacher. It's really hard and overwhelming to look at one big problem or program. So she really helps you to simplify things. I was kind of nervous to take it because I figured I don't really have any background. I thought it would be difficult, but it really starts at the basics with just variables, the basic components of coding, and gives you those materials that you can then use to create more complex things if you like. It kind of opened me up to this new subject that I had never really known about, and now it's I just want to keep learning more about computer science because it's really cool. So I've actually, in addition to the class I'm taking in school, I've started an online class through a Harvard online coding class, and it's just really opened me up to this new subject that I didn't really know about or think I had the skills to do, which is really cool. Hi, I'm Abby, and that's a little bit about computer science at Barnstable High School.
Hi, I'm Maggie, and I'm here at the Barnstable High School Daycare Center. I'm with Emily and Maria, and this is where we all start our daycare experience. In Child Development 1, we learn a lot about, the fundamentals and how the brain structure develops, and here's where we start with our first internship experience. So there is an infant toddler room, a toddler room, and then a preschool room for kids 3 and up. And basically what we do here is get some hands-on experience and prepare us for our internship outside of the school.
Also a great experience for students whose first language is in English or who speak more than one language, because you get to work with kids who might speak the same languages as you, and even if you are not really sure that you want to work with children, it's something really good to put on your resume.
It gives us a great experience with kids if that's something that we want to do in college or after college. And a lot of other schools don't have the same opportunity because they don't have a preschool that they can just go down and work with kids and have hands-on experience. So it's great to have a step above other people who are going to do the same things.
The beauty of this program is that when you graduate from high school, if you complete all 3 courses, you get your EEC certification. So you can work in a preschool right out of college, right out of high school. And it's a great thing, especially if you want to be a teacher, you want to work in a childcare facility. It gives you that extra step up, so you have that little resume builder behind you. But thank you for joining us here at the daycare. We'll see you later.
My name is Seth Etienne, and I graduated from Barnstable back in 2012. When I was in high school, when I was in these halls, I took 4 years of French. After high school, when I went to college, I took a couple more semesters of French, and that really got me to a level where I could easily read and write at a more sophisticated level. I am a personal believer that you cannot separate language from culture. There's a huge astronomical difference between learning a language in the classroom and learning it from life. It's definitely broadened the possibilities of what I can do. We need people in the healthcare industry to translate. We need people that have the cultural competency to communicate through different countries and cultures and backgrounds. I'm only scratching the surface of what knowing just a second language can do, let alone a third, fourth, fifth whatsoever. Again, this is Seth Etienne, class of 2012, definitely looking to world languages. It's one thing to travel to a different country and explore it as a tourist, but knowing a second language and going back to that same place will allow you to explore it as someone who is actually from there, and it will completely change your life.
Hi, my name's Jason Fajardo. I'm the Intro to Culinary teacher here at Barnstable. I graduated in 2016 from Barnstable, and I've been through this program before. It's helped me out a lot because it helped me develop my basic skills in the kitchen and eventually brought me to Johnson Wales University. I got my associates in culinary arts and my bachelor's in culinary arts and food service management. Career opportunities, there's many. You can work at hotels, cruises, resorts, not even just working in the kitchen. You can be a nutritionist. You can be developing new products for a company. So it's just not being in the kitchen, it's also using your head to develop more stuff. So we have 2 kitchens. They each have 5 labs. The one we're in is in the intro. Next door to me over there is the culinary and hospitality. That's ran by Mrs. Daw. And also outside we have a food truck. It's a new food truck that just came in this summer, I believe. Hopefully, once the weather gets warmer, we'll get that running for teachers, students, whatever, so our hospitality students can work on it. Yeah, and then you also have the bistro, which is a fine dining experience for students and teachers. You pretty much take your lunch block, come down, you get 4 or 5 courses, you get an app soup, stuff like that. So with this, you're gonna learn everything, becoming with fast in the food truck and then also taking your time within the bistro. With intro, you'll be getting the serve-safe food handler. If you pass, you'll be getting the chance to pass that. It helps you a lot, because you can get chosen, you can have the same skills as somebody else, same everything, but if you have that certification, you're getting the job because you know what to do to keep the kitchen and food safe. Into culinary and hospitality, you get the serve-safe management. It's a little bit tougher. I've been through the program, like I said before, so I know what the program is and how I did it. So how I did it, I could give it to them, their knowledge, and then also I'm young, so they can relate to me a lot. My name is Jason Fajardo, thank you, and this is the culinary area of Barnstable High School.
Hi, I'm Jaylee Gillespie. I am a senior here at Barnstable High School and I currently take a CNA course. A little bit of what I do is I learn medical procedures such as using the bedpan, transferring residents, applying a gait belt, pretty much a little bit of everything that you would do as a CNA. Not only do you become a certified nursing assistant, but you also become an HHA, also known as a home health aide. Once you've completed clinicals and whatnot, you're pretty much like, once you get out of high school, you're pretty much ready to work as a CNA student. And as far as CNA, it's kind of like the gateway of what you would need to do to do anything in the medical field, really. And I think it's a great opportunity that Barnstable High School offers this, as it's kind of hard to find a good CNA program such as this one here at Barnstable. There's a lot of certifications that you'll need to go through, little hoops and obstacles through the classroom, but it's pretty easy to accomplish if you just put your mind to it. Thanks for watching. I'm Jaylee Gillespie, a CNA student at Barnstable High School.
My name is Andrew McKean. I'm a senior at Barnstable High School, and I'm currently in Environmental Science and Technology 2, and I'm also doing an independent study. I took biology with Mr. Smith in 9th or 10th grade, I believe, and I was really interested with that, and it was eye-opening. After biology, I took Environmental Science and Technology 1, and that was a great class. I like the hands-on with these classes. I was always drawn to science, but I never really learned well just like on paper. And the environmental science pathway was really hands-on and interactive, and I like that a lot. It has definitely led me to love science even more than I already did, and it's given me a really good foundation to build off of in the future, so I kind of narrow down my focus. The plan is to have a major in climate change science, which is a branch of environmental science, and that's what my independent study is all about this year. As far as I know, we're the only high school that has a lab that's this nice and this new, which is obviously going to benefit me in the future. My name's Andrew. Thanks for watching. That's a little bit about the Environmental Science and Technology career pathway at Barnstable High School.
Hi, my name's Grace Cooney. I'm a senior at Barnstable High School. I've taken over 10 art classes, like in the accumulation of the time I've been here. I'm in 5 art classes right now. I've been doing fashion design and sewing since I was really young, so I was probably 5. And that's actually why I moved to Barnstable High School, was because of the fashion design program. So for me, it's just, I love doing it, and I'm just really grateful that because of COVID and everything, I've still been able to do everything that I wanted to do for my senior year. I am planning to be probably a fashion designer for a big corporate brand right out of college, I'm hoping. But I'm also really interested in costume design and technical design, so it's kind of one of those 3 I'm looking at right now as far as a career goes. But I would also love to open a store later on in my career. When I came here, I learned a lot about the process, and I've met a lot of cool people at colleges and stuff, and people who do make a career out of this, and I've learned a lot, so I feel pretty prepared. This is Grace. That was the fashion design department. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Hello, I'm Daniel Silva.
And I'm Matthew Oliveira.
And we're both engineering students here at Barnstable.
Right now I'm taking EDD, and it's our final course for engineering, and it stands for Engineering Design and Development. And in that course, it's kind of a independent study where we choose the project that we would like to study and that we would like to do full year. And we get into a group or as a solo project, and we work together or by ourselves to complete that project throughout the year.
I'm also in the EDD course, Engineering Design and Development, with Matt. We're both working on the same project, in fact. It's been really great here. The facilities, they have all the equipment that you need. Before we did our wind turbine project, we were actually working on trying to make a hydraulic hand, and they have the syringes, they have the water, they have the laser cutter, they have the 3D printer. They have mostly all that you need.
Right now, my plans for after high school, I'm not completely sure. Right now, I'm thinking about either mechanical engineer or electrical engineer. And it's really great for me being here at Barnstable High School, having all the opportunities with the engineering courses that we have, especially with, like Dan said, the facilities. I think as a student who did go through all of the engineering pathways at Barnstable High School, you're very lucky because we have amazing classes. Like at the beginning, it teaches you the introduction to engineering, and it gives you a little dabble in electrical, mechanical, a little bit of civil. It gives you the insight into every type of engineering. And even if you don't think you want to do engineering, it's still great because it helps your communication, your teamwork. It's honestly just a great course to get into. I've gone through every single course that this school offers for engineering. I can say that I am very satisfied, and it has guided me and helped me. Even if I weren't going to be doing engineering, it has taught me some very important lessons.
Thanks a lot for watching, and that's a little bit of what this course and what engineering has to offer at Barnstable High School.
Hi guys, my name is Jennifer Ramos. I'm a junior here at Barnstable High School, and this year I'm taking Business Management and Leadership with Mr. Jansen, and I'm also taking an Edgenuity class called Business and Law. So since I'm going to be a senior next year, I kind of maxed out of the big business career pathway, so I'm looking into taking an internship. So basically what I can do is go outside of our campus and then go to like a business or a location where I can perform my internship as a business credit. 2-3 years ago when I got into the field of business, I had no clue that this is what I was going to do as a career. So I'm actually really excited to go into this and have a pre-experience before I graduate, so that's going to be really good for me. I really like how unconventional it is. It's business, there's no like formula, it's just so creative, and there's a problem-solving aspect of it, especially the administration part. So I like that part where there's critical thinking, but also it's formal and it's just like communication with people. I love that. Well guys, that was it. My name is Jennifer and I'm a student here at BHS. I'm an advocate for the business classes and I think you should be too. Give it a try.
Hi, how's it going? I'm Nick Catabriga. I'm a senior here at Barnstable High School, and I'm one of the law enforcement interns. You know, here at Barnstable High School, they offer a lot of courses here for law enforcement. If you're trying to go down this route and do something similar to what I did, I'd highly encourage you to take courses like AP Psychology. It's going to help you down the line, Street Law with Dumas. And if you can get it, I would highly recommend that you do like an internship with the Barnstable Police Department or DNR. The hardest course was AP Stats, but it's pretty clear why. If you can get through that, you can get through the rest of the courses. All the other ones are really fun. I struggled with AP Stats personally, but I'm sure you'll do great. Honestly, the internship was the most fun. You know, getting to go out every day, you know, you would either be at the police department, you'd be here in the school, you'd be observing officers, you'd be out on patrol sometimes, you know. It was just a fun experience. I'd highly recommend it to anyone interested.
Hello everyone, my name is Philip Randazzo and I'm a senior this year, and this year on BHS Insight I am editor-in-chief. Before I took the class, I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I've always been into writing, but I never really knew enough about journalism to want to go into it. But when I started taking the class, my freshman English teacher got me to take it, and now I'm going to Boston University next year to major in journalism. You learn how to talk to people. The first time you interview someone, it's really nerve-wracking, but after that, it's kind of like just an everyday thing for you. The advisor, Miss Neto, she's awesome and she really cares about her students, so without her insight on what to do on BHS Insight and how to write and just her guidance, I don't think I would be even going to BU. I think I'll be the top dog because like I've already had experience with leadership. Ms. Neto has provided me with opportunities, and BHS as a whole, leadership in many things. So I think I'll have a leg up, especially because my communication skills. I just like how like collaborative it is, and yes, like it does have to do with like you being an individual and you take responsibility of your own work, but you also get to collaborate with other students in the class. You get to work together to create projects that you really enjoy doing, especially when we produce a physical paper. It's really hands-on, and I just like to see the products being made and being like, oh, I made that. Hi, my name is Philip Randazzo. Just wanted to remind you, check out bhsinsight.com and BHS Insight on Instagram, and that is my take on journalism at BHS.